Okay, so this is the Alga that we all know and love. What we worked on mostly this last month is finishing up billing and a lot of optimization, bug fixing, and polish work. First thing that we have for you is the avatars that we have implemented throughout the entire system. We love the avatars. So as you can see up here, we have an avatar for the currently logged in user. If you go to the clients now have their own avatars that you can upload logos under most circumstances. Contacts as well. So the contacts can optionally have avatars, and throughout the system, through the company pickers and the contact pickers, you'll see the avatars next to all of the different people. Let me see if I can pull one up and show you. Yep, down here. So this contact has an avatar. The client has the logo / avatar as well. Also, just optimization. Ticket loading has been optimized. Different places throughout the application have all been performance optimized as well. Getting ready for the hosted environment also for all of our on-premise friends too. What we have decided to do is we are going to go with one of the 4 plans that we offer, our plan types, I should say. And so we're starting with fixed plans, and these are plans where you're offering services to your clients at a fixed rate, regardless of the amount of work that you do. This is kind of the typical MSP managed service plan. So we felt like this was the one that we should come out the gate with. Right here, we have a screen where you can generate invoices. And in order to do that, we will need to set up a billing cycle. I want to do a full run through for the White Rabbit company. So if I go to the billing cycles, I can see the White Rabbit. These billing cycles are created when the cycle nearly ends. So a few days before the end of the cycle, a few days before the end of the monthly cycle in this case, we would create a billing entry for that billing cycle. But you can also create them early. So if you click create here, you get a little warning icon that says that you've created the cycle early. And then you go to generate invoices. I'm going to click on this. I do expect an error here because we have not assigned this company a plan yet. So if I click, we have to fix this UI, but essentially it says this company does not have a billing plan. So in order to fix that, we go to the client screen, go to the company. This is a one-time setup, by the way. Go to the billing plans, and we can associate a billing plan with this company. So we're going to give them the Wonderland basic plan. I'm going to say it started on April 1st. And this is a fixed fee plan. I can show you the plan details in just a second. So now I'm going to go back to billing, back to the invoicing. Just real quickly, I'll show you the plan. Wonderland Basic, $500 a month, and these are the different services that we offer. Now the pricing here is merely for accounting so that we know how to charge taxes, and we allocate value for the different types of taxation systems across the United States and across the world. Go back to invoicing, click on the White Rabbit company. Now you see that we've added this billing plan to this company, and this billing cycle is ready to bill. We have this invoice that we can go ahead and bill. We are ready for fixed fee plans this time. If I go to add plans, you can see the other plans are grayed out. Not that we haven't done anything on them, but we just want to give them another round of polish. But bucket is kind of bucket of hours plans, and then usage-based plans are just your fix kind of our project work. Usage plans are things like reselling AWS services, or you're selling backup storage and things like that. You can combine plans onto plan bundles. And that was one of the things that we're going to talk about. This was pretty new. So if you go to plan bundles and you go to the billing plans, you can combine multiple plans. We give you kind of a warning if the plans combine in a way that there's a conflict. So we give you an opportunity to fix that. There's proration logic for mid-cycle plan starts. So if you start a plan, you say it starts on the 15th and it ends on the end of the month, the first bill will be appropriately calculated. If you choose to, if you want to create without proration, then it'll back up to the start of the plan. The tax calculations, there's been a lot of work on tax rates. I think we changed around the user interface quite a bit on tax rates. Now, if you go to the different clients, let's go back to White Rabbit. Go to the tax rates. Now you can assign tax rates. Oh, here's the plan overlap. So there's a screen here that shows you if the plans that you've assigned overlap in any way. So it's a nice nice way to do that. We added this whole kind of company billing plan. So we've got a dashboard now, which is pretty handy. Shows you recent invoices, hours by service, bucket usage, really important. So you can see how your customers are using their bucket of resources over time. And if they go over, you'll see the invoicing for that as well. And then the usage metrics will show you kind of how those usages are stacking up. That'll be really handy once we have bucket invoicing. Like I said before, recent invoices displays, like I showed you, your invoices will show there. You can go to the company screen to see the invoices, or you can go to the billing screens and you can see invoices for all companies. We'll have a reporting area where a lot of these things will be also displayed, but also more reports will be there, and reports that you can create on your own. And we have a whole section on bucket plans. We did a lot of work on bucket plans. It's not ready to go yet, but yeah, so we have kind of overage charges for you. We have rollover, optional rollover. So if you give someone X number of gigabytes per month and they don't use it, then we'll roll it over. We do all the accounting to make sure that we're keeping track of that over time. Like I said, the bucket usage charts so that you can see how everyone is using their resources. Fixed rollover calculations to include unused minutes. That too. So we have adding billing method, enforcement, and service type. So when you choose the service type, it's going to show you the correct billing methods. Lots of stuff like that all over the application. I believe that if you go and you're doing invoicing and you haven't set up a tax rate yet, then a drawer will open and allow you to create the tax rate right there. So you don't have to kind of navigate all over the place. And if you forget something, have to go back and forth everywhere. So this is the service catalog, and we've done quite a bit to make sure that the service catalog is kind of up to snuff. We've also done a lot of standardization work so that some of our screens were showing buttons versus drop downs, and so we've done a lot to fix that. We've also done a lot of work so if you're clicking in the row, it's the same behavior as if you click the edit in the row. We've made a lot of improvements to this thing too. You can see like the tax rates are selectable correctly. Service types now show, it's duplicating. This is test data, but we have standard service types that every MSP has, and then we have customizable service types just for you. Okay, so now we have a whole billing area in here. And this is when your clients log into the portal. They can go and view their invoices, usage metrics, and invoice history. Pretty cool. Split billing overview into smaller components for better performance. Here where we've tabbed things and kind of moved things around to make it display correctly. Display the invoice down here. They can send it to themselves as email. They can download it as a PDF. Kind of all the stuff that you would expect from a dashboard. Reporting, which is pretty nice too. So if they have the bucket plans and everything, the usage metrics will appear here as well. In the client portal, they can see the comments. See it there. And toggle switches for marking comments is internal resolution. So the users can come in here and they can mark themselves something as resolved. So now going back to the ticket screen, we're going to open up the same ticket. This one? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So yeah, same comments here, obviously, but there are internal here, whereas there weren't before. And also kind of a similar display. So we've shown this before, but I just like the fact that this is kind of a little Notion style editor built right into the comments. And these become, I believe, HTML when they're sent back to the user over email. Email's coming soon. User activities. This screen has had a lot of enhancements. You click on things now, they open correctly in drawers off to the side. The drawers all have been more polished. Let's see each of them. So those are schedule items. And then we have tickets. The whole ticket will display there too. Do your time entry right from here. The user activity screen, just in case you're not familiar with it, is anything that is assigned to you as a user will be displayed here. Project tasks are displaying nicely now too. And there's pagination here. Everything is following our user standards here. So we have pagination here, just in case you have quite a few things to display. The card view and also workflow tasks at the bottom. Don't have any workflows right now to display, but if you have custom tasks that require human intervention, like approvals or anything that you have written that's custom, that's a workflow task, they'll show up there. Those are designable by you, kind of just as part of what we've been doing. But now you can see that the logos are prominently displayed everywhere. The company grid card has been improved too. So this right here, yeah, this is much nicer. So yeah, the table view has been improved as well. The avatars are displaying correctly now. Projects, Emerald City Beautification is what I'm supposed to open. Oh yeah, so we have the phase description here now too, and now the phase and the entire thing is editable. Project tasks now allow you to duplicate the project task here, so you can just as you're working on projects, that's something that you're going to need. The stuff across the top here allows you to see the progress of the project over time. Dispatch. So again, this is kind of bread butter day-to-day stuff that MSPs do. Show your technicians. Down the center, this is the schedule for each of them. You can view the entire schedule of all of your engineers in one spot, and you can drag and drop to schedule. So now tasks show here, not just tickets, but also ad hoc schedule items show here. Let's see. So you can click the card to open the ticket, because again, you're dispatching, you're clicking here, you're going through. You want to see the details, maybe who's assigned to it, and then you can do dispatching. Improve schedule grid scrolling and filtering. So yeah, we just showed you a little bit of that. So you can kind of filter these things, filter by status. You can type in filter. So this is the sorting, and this sorts by title. Improved action handling, I mentioned that, where we can click on things and take the same action as if there was a default action here. So in most cases, that's just to view the item. In some cases, it's to edit the item. And then if there's additional stuff to do, it shows up in the actions menus. And so we prioritize the columns. So when you're kind of dragging this closed, here it is as an arrow, and then I'll open it up a little bit, and you can see that it's dynamically resizing itself and then kind of prioritizing the column size, which is good for super wide screens like what we use here, and then of course smaller screens as well. The improved contact breaker styling to better distinguish inactive contacts. Oh yeah, inactive, very nice. I think that's it for the demos of the work that we have done. Next month, we'll be talking about how you can sign up for the hosted plan and going over the things that we've done, and also the upcoming features that are coming up post-launch. So thanks, everyone.